Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast today, where your North Pittsburgh Wildcats are going to take on the Long Island Sharks. Looks like your starting five are going to be Whitney, Donovan, Maxon, with Bub and Jackson on the back end. And Hutchinson's going to be your goaltender. And the Sharks have finished beating the boards, and we get puck underway. Goes to Maxon. Maxon dumps it down low, and Whitney's going to be first on the puck for North Pittsburgh. He applies pressure up the half wall, knocked down by Donovan, and Maxon going to go behind and try. He knocks the puck away, handles, cuts up top, looks, goes to Donovan, shot, that zips wide. And now Whitney on the puck into the corner. Puck rimmed around. Donovan's going to come down and apply pressure. They go up the wall, held in nicely by Bub. Shot, that's off the goaltender. Held, they go, just wide. Zip through the goaltender's legs. Now to Jackson. That puck hits the stick, bounces away. And offsides are the Wildcats. So we're going to have all five change. We've got Jurgovich, Sheets, Palladino with Fritz and Miller. Puck won by the Sharks. They dump in. Miller goes back, gathers on, goes up the wall to Palladino. And offsides are the Sharks. So 12:09 to go. Bit of a choppy game here to start things. Puck taken by the Sharks. And Palladino comes over from the right wing to apply pressure. And puck dump back. And outlet to center. Miller steps up, gets puck on stick, knocks into the corner. Fritz from the other side, outlets the Sheets, and Sheets comes with speed. Drives to the middle, and goes to Palladino. Palladino gets that one knocked off his stick at the last second. Down low, behind the net, Sheets there. He centers, just missed by Jurgovich. And back on the Sharks. They drive to the middle, and Fritz comes over, knocks the puck off stick. And they throw it back to center red. No, throw it to the bench. And we'll get a whistle again now. 11:21 to go, first period. So the final bodies to hit the ice are going to be Meyer, McPhillamy, Golding with Bowen and Krepp. Official squares them up. Won by the Sharks out to the point. That one zips wide. And over into the corner. Bowen down low, does battle. He takes it, continues. He's going to push. Dumps it down in. And Golding applies pressure up to the point, held by Bowen. He goes down to Meyer. Meyer comes up high, looks, centering pass. That zips wide of the stick of McPhillamy. And up to the point come the Sharks. Krepp steps over, they dump the puck. Bowen gathers on. He goes behind the net, outlets it up the wall to Golding. Golding cuts the middle, misses the outlet pass, and the Sharks hold it at the blue line. Back they go, and back to center red. Goes to Bowen. He gets met immediately by a forechecker, and Whitney has it. Throws it up the wall, goes to McPhillamy. McPhillamy's going to dump. And Whitney applies the pressure, sorry. Maxon on from off the bench. And back to center red. It goes to Bub. Bub dumps it onside. And up the wall they go. Enter the zone. Shot. That's blockered aside by Hutchinson. So North Pitt having a bit of a slow start here. And taken by Jurgovitz. No, that's Whitney still. Sorry. Whitney goes up to Maxon. And Maxon pulls up. Looks. Now goes over to Donovan. Donovan looks, shot pass. That's off the paddle and into the corner. Penalty coming against North Pittsburgh. Whitney's stick got lifted, and as he brings it down, he caught the kid in the head, and he's going to have to sit for that. Puck behind the neck to Jackson, and we get the whistle with 9:05 to go. North Pittsburgh going to the penalty kill. Trying to move. Is this too tight? Because that'll be. Adjusting this so the camera. And score. So it takes no time at all, just 4 seconds to take advantage of their power play. And North Pittsburgh's down 1-0. And Jurgovitz, Palladino, Sheets with Fritz and Miller. And puck knocked ahead by Fritz. Hits Palladino. Palladino outlets to Sheets. Sheets cuts in the middle. Comes down. Goes to Jurgovitz. Shot. Sizzles that one just high. And down low. Palladino does work. Battles on. Knocked nicely forward by the Sharks player. And up to center red. It goes to Miller. Miller outlets to Sheets. Sheets goes off the wall. And this goes back. Puck hits into the dasher, or the baseboard there, and gets stuck. They outlet it back to center red. And all the way down to Miller. Miller outlets to Sheets. Sheets chips it up the wall, but not out. And we'll try again. This time Fritz takes it. One man's it out himself. And he gets stepped off on the blue line. And back goes Miller to gather on. Icing called? It is. So with 7:42 to go, we'll get a face-off to the left of the Sharks goaltender. Have a forward line of Meyer, Golding, McPhillamy, and Bowen and Krepp will be your D pair. Golding lost his neck guard. Fix that. Tied up. McPhillamy knocks it to the point. Bowen takes it. His shot gets deflected. And Golding in pursuit. Up to the point to Krepp. His shot. In on the goaltender. Rebound. Knocked aside. McPhillamy there just a second late. Golding cuts the middle. Runs into the official. Continues to go. Tries to make the pass. That's knocked away. And back come the Sharks. Stepped up on nicely there by Krepp. Puck dumped into the boards for the second time this game, and we'll get a whistle with 7:09 to go. First period. So we got a defensive change. Not sure if somebody got hurt or why that change happened, but we now have Bub and Jackson out there. Golding takes the puck. Just like yesterday, the ice is not in the best condition. Golding went to dump it with his backhand. Puck jumped over his stick, and he actually went off signs on himself. McPhillamy in. He applies pressure. Now Golding down. And McPhillamy goes the other side. Meyer comes over. Puck under the Sharks player. Taken by up high. Golding gets tripped. Now he goes to the point nicely, though. Jackson shot. That hits a stick up high. And McPhillamy does work down low. Tried to Senator Golding. It already cut to the center. And not able to handle the pass. Back come the Sharks. They drive wide. Jackson pushes the player. Shot into the corner. Taken by McPhillamy. He pulls up. Goes to Bub. And back to center red. And Sharks go D to D. And they go up the middle. Given away. Stepped up on by Bub. He pushes. Drives wide. Shot. Big rebound. Whitney shot. Save made. 1, 2, 3 saves made by the goaltender. And the Sharks come down. They test. Fritz drives wide. Puck on stick. Pushes the puck into the corner. And takes a bump from behind. Now Miller gathers on. His outlet pass hits a skate. And goes to Donovan. Donovan goes up to Whitney. Whitney goes to Maxon. Maxon dumps into the corner. Whitney first on it. Centering pass off the goaltender. Just sitting there. North Pitt needs to go a little harder to the net and not drive by because the pucks are there. And Miller takes the puck away nicely. He pushes. Hits Maxon. Maxon throws a little sauce into the corner. And Whitney's going to come in. Over the stick of Donovan and held nicely by Fritz. And they try to chip once, twice. Fritz is just all over it, man. Won't let the puck get by him to the player who was behind him. Beautiful work there. Outlet to Maxon from Whitney. He comes down the wing. Shot. Score. Well-placed shot up in the corner. A little more of what North Pitt needs to find is just get pucks on net and get to the net. So we've got Jurgovich, Sheets, Palladino with Krepp and Bowen. Puck into the zone. Krepp steps up. Shot. That one's off the stick. And melee in front. Gathered on by Jurgovich. He streaks up the wing. Continues to push. And puck bounces over his stick. Centering pass. Oh, just off the stick of Palladino. And they outlet. Back on the Sharks. Bowen one-on-one, push the player wide, knocks the puck into the corner, and taken by Krepp. That's how you draw it up. Palladino has it, outlets to Jurgovich. Again, how you draw it up, and back they come. Jurgovich with wheels. He's in, looks, shot. Save, goal, it's in! 2-1, North Pitt, finding some room, starting to finally wake up. And here we come. So we've got Meyer, McPhillamy, Golding with Jackson and Bub. Meyer applies pressure off the skate of Golding, stepped up on by Bub, and goes to McPhillamy. McPhillamy tries to dump it and stood up at the wall and dumped in by Bub. Icing called. And with 3:32 to go. Puck up to the point, pressured by Bub. That shot clears everything, goes into the corner. Jackson's going to be first on it. He goes hard up the wall, over the stick, and no icing. Meyer over. Puck gets knocked to the point. Fritz steps up, not able to keep it in, and taken by Golding now. And follows on as Meyer. He goes to Golding. Golding cuts the middle and still has it. Now it goes to Meyer. He looks, shot. Held by the goaltender. And Meyer still getting hooked from the faceoff. That shot rebound taken by the defenseman. Look out, he's going to push. Drives wide, Fritz over, puts the man into the corner. Nicely played. And he's just corkscrewing himself into the ground. Fritz comes over, takes it away, and now they're down a defenseman. Defenseman's going to push hard, though. Man, is he fast. Inside out move there, and Golding looks. Does battle, takes one up high. Wow, got to get your stick down there. That one was right in the kitchen. So they come up, shot, that goes to the corner. Taken by Miller. And they rim it back around. Up to Maxon it goes. Maxon goes to Whitney, and Whitney streaking through the middle. He's going to dump it in, and he'll be first on the puck. Goes to Donovan. Donovan goes back to Whitney. Whitney looks. Centering pass just over the stick of Maxon. And they're going to throw it back to center red, taken by Bowen. Bowen outlets to Donovan. Donovan tries to go back to Whitney and isn't able to do so. Stuck in the skates. They twist around, found by Whitney. Tried to outlet to Maxon, and back come the Sharks. They dump it down. Krepp's going to be the first one on the puck. And he continues on with it. Throws it up the wall to Donovan. And not able to hold it in. Shot, that clears the stick and goes into the corner. Taken by Bowen. He does battle, and the Sharks come away with it. Bowen back to... Now Whitney down low to help, and it goes to Maxon. He centers off the skate of Donovan, though, and back it goes. Icing forthcoming. So North Pitt going to go to the penalty box. Bowen's going to be the guilty party for interference. And 53.9 to go in the first period. Jurgovich wins that one to Sheets. Sheets comes with speed. And he continues on, drives wide. Shot. Stopped, but not held, and they're going to ice it. All right, so we've got...
Yeah, very weird.
Jurgovich applies pressure, takes the pucks away. Sheets shot, just whips wide. And it turns into an outlet pass, though. Unfortunately, back they come. Sharks try to go through everybody, get through the first, and almost through the second. Puck goes into the corner. Sheets out to apply pressure. That one clears everybody, goes to the corner. And Jurgovich up high, not able to take the puck away. Shot over the net, into the corner, and 3 seconds remaining in the period. That'll do it. Join you back here momentarily for second period action. right, welcome back to second period action. We're going to have McPhillamy and Meyer with Fritz and Miller as your D pair. Puck dumped in by the Sharks, gathered on by Miller. And thrown to the point. Held in by the Sharks. Defenseman does a little dance, tries to get some room. Shot, that sizzles wide. Hard shot from the point there. They go behind the net. Wraparound stop nicely by both Fritz and Meyer. And Miller over. Chips it up to McPhillamy and does get it out. Meyer's going to ice it. And we'll get no icing. Not sure why that is, but we'll take it. And they show the home run pass. Miller was there, though, saw it happen and came back to cover it. Goes to Fritz. And back come the Sharks. They outlet the puck wide, try to dump it in, hit their own player. And now Golding will come down and gather on. He almost loses an edge. The ice just not very good here. There's a pass to McPhillamy. It hit a skate, an arm, and came down. And rimmed around. Whitney there. He dumps the puck to McPhillamy, and McPhillamy goes to work in the corner. He does battle. Puck in behind the net. And goes to Krepp. Krepp dumps it down low to Whitney. And Whitney tries to center. It goes to Bowen. He puts it down low. That hits something. Goes in front. Clear score. Whitney bangs it in. Puck looked like a ping pong ball. Not sure who hit what when, but it ends up in the net. And North Pittsburgh up 3-1. And Whitney, Maxon, Donovan. Puck over to Maxon. Goes back to Bowen. And Bowen goes back to Maxon. Maxon's going to dump it in. And Whitney's going to chase. Nice move by the defenseman there. Comes with speed. And it's going to test Krepp and Bowen. Comes across the middle. Loses the puck. And taken by Whitney. Maxon applies. Now Bowen steps down. He holds the puck. And holds it again. Taken by Maxon. Dumped down low. This line for the Sharks looks to want to get physical after giving up the third goal of the game and starting to bang some bodies. Krepp gets puck on stick. Puck into the corner. Centering pass knocked away nicely by Krepp. And Maxon comes down. Tries to go behind to Bowen. And up to the point it goes. There's a shot held by Hutchinson. And Maxon comes out with it. Dumps it down low.
Clearing the net there. I thought he was going to get a penalty for it, but
It went flying. And the Sharks are going to try to do it themselves. One-man gang again. Try to come through, aren't able to do so. Jackson takes it, goes up to near the Sharks bench, taken by the defenseman who's going to push. Chips it in behind, and centering pass read nicely there by Palladino. Bub over, and now Jurgovitz. He throws over to Palladino, who's not able to get there and held in yet again. Sharks applying pressure here. Look out. Jurgovitz comes through, lifts the stick, and Sheets takes a bump. Now Palladino takes it. So the game's starting to get more physical. Officials letting it go. Palladino drives wide, continues to go with it. Shot into the goaltender and held. 8:49 to go. Nice save there by the goaltender. And we're going to have Jurgovitz, Palladino, Sheet still with Fritz and Miller. 8:49 to go, second period. Shout out to the sisters who have been here all weekend who aren't at this game because it was early. That would be Lily Meyer and Delaney Bowen. I'm sure they're comfy and warm in bed watching, well, at least their parents are watching the game. So puck gets outletted to Jurgovitz. He drives up the left side. And down low. Look, centering pass. That clears everything. Goes over to the wall. Jurgovitz first one to apply pressure, though. And then Palladino does. Palladino and a player bump behind the net, taken by McPhillamy. He throws it down low again. And looks, stocks. Oh, Palladino got dumped in front. And held in by Fritz nicely. He dumps it over to Palladino. Shot. That's in behind the net. Centering pass. That hits a stick. And Golding comes in. He takes a piece of a body. No call there. Not sure. Let's see. Golding looks. He gets thrown off the puck. And back come the Sharks. They cut to the middle, try to split the D. Played nicely by the pair. Miller gets dumped. Now he dumps somebody from being down, and Fritz takes it. He's going to push. Cuts the middle and goes to McPhillamy. McPhillamy dumps it down just past the stick of Donovan. No, that was Meyer, excuse me. And Golding takes a bump. He's slow to get up. And dumped in by the Sharks, offsides. So we'll get a whistle now with 7:05 to go, second period. Gonna have the forward line of Whitney, Max, and Donovan with Krepp and Bowen. 7:05 to go, second period. 3-1 North Pittsburgh. Bowen takes the puck, goes off the wall, leads it out for Maxon, who runs into it. And Maxon dumps it down low. Whitney applies pressure, and Donovan applies it on the wall. Goes to Krepp. Krepp chips it over, and it goes to Whitney. Whitney hits Maxon. Maxon looks. Shot. Rebound knocked into the corner. And that's cleared aside all the way around, taken by Krepp. He goes down low. Beautiful pass for Maxon. Tips it. Sorry, I forgot to put shots up. Computer's in a weird spot, and I don't actually get to it. So that one's going to clear. Bowen's going to have to come back. He does. And outlets the puck up the wall to Maxon. And Maxon goes to Whitney. Beautiful break out there with speed. Whitney backhand pass. That clears over the stick. Ends up in the corner. And Maxon does battle now. He takes on 1-2 Sharks. Whitney comes over. Puck goes to Bowen. That shot hits something, gets blocked, and they outlet the puck. Bowen steps up, knock past his stick, and Krepp comes from the other side, plays it nicely, and puck gets outletted to Bowen. Bowen back behind the net. He looks, goes cross-ice to Donovan, and Donovan comes wide. His shot cleared into the corner. And bounces over the stick. Jackson with the shot. That gets knocked into the corner. And in come the Sharks. Shot knocked aside by Hutchinson. Blocker to the corner. And Jackson over. Up to the point, taken by Jurgovitz. He throws it to the middle to Golding. Offsides. Yeah, they're offsides. Weird play there at the point with the step up from the defenseman, and they end up going offsides. They had numbers, too. So Jurgovitz, Palladino, Sheets, and Jackson, Bub are your D pair. And Jackson dumps it down. Jurgovitz applies pressure. And nice play there. They stay in their triangle. Palladino's the high man, intercepts the pass, and now we have possession. Bub goes back to Palladino, bounces over his stick. Now he goes behind the net, centering pass. That gets knocked aside. And the Sharks just throw it back to center. Bub goes to Jackson, and Jackson's going to dump it in. Cuts the player off, knocks the puck to the corner. And Meyer on it now. He comes down and applies pressure. Takes a weird bounce off the wall. Meyer has it, centering pass. Oh, just got tipped over the stick of Sheets. Jackson down. He chips it in. And on a line change, they're going to get exit because North Pitt was changing bodies, not able to apply pressure and keep the puck in. Puck goes around, taken by Golding. Golding outlets it to McPhillamy, and McPhillamy cuts the middle. Puck hits a body, comes back, Bub goes off the glass, and that's going to be far enough for icing with 3:40 to go. Nope, waved off for some reason, and they outlet the puck up. North Pitt was slow on their line change there because they thought there was an icing coming. Uh-oh, here we go. We got numbers now. Meyer drives. Goes wide. Golding goes to the net. Rebound. Not able to be handled, though, by Golding. It just flipped over a stick. Again, I know I've said it multiple times. The ice is our worst enemy here. It's just not good. And back come the Sharks. Shot blocked by Fritz. Outletted to Meyer. And into the corner off the glass. Fritz holds the boards nicely. Now it goes to McPhillamy. McPhillamy outlets to Meyer. And back comes Pierce. He dumps it down. He's going to go for a change. Golding's going to apply pressure. And Golding's neck guard cannot stay on today. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but it's come off at least 3 times during this game, if not 4. And in between the legs, Fritz from the other side does it. Knocks it away. Nice pairing of the defensemen there to work together. Shot coming. Golding comes out. That gets tipped wide. Shot off the side of the net. This Little's line here. Oh, Golding blocks the shot. He comes back. He has a chance. Gets cut to the corner. Tries to get it to McPhillamy. That gets knocked away. And taken by Whitney. Whitney goes down low to McPhillamy. Backhand shot. That hits the goaltender and drops right in front of him. Nobody home to bang the rebound. Now it goes to Miller. Miller's going to regroup behind his net. Looks, goes up the wall to McPhillamy. And knocked back to center red. Maxon gets hog-tied and goes down. And back come the Sharks. Nope, nice play there by Donovan to keep the puck in. Whitney has it, drives wide. Centering pass, hits a body. And the Sharks come up. Bowman steps up, holds that puck in. Now continues forward, centering pass to Whitney. Whitney's in clean, goes back, shot, score! What a beautiful passing play there. Bowen holds it, chips it down to Whitney. Whitney goes wide, hits the streaking player who I believe was... It was Maxon, okay. I wasn't sure, we're so far away here, I wasn't sure who had it. Josh Maxon's the one to bury the puck on a beautiful feed from Langdon Whitney. And taken by Krepp. He hits center red, dumps it in. And Jurgovitz is down. Centering. That one hits off the side of the goaltender, over into the corner. And they throw it up the wall. Bowen holds it in. Backhand pass down low, knocked away, and taken by Whitney. He throws it, just misses the stick of Sheets, and it goes back to Krepp. Krepp goes to Bowen, and Bowen looks. He's going to dump it down, and Jurgovitz will apply pressure again. Thrown back, not going to be far enough for icing. Speedy player coming for the Sharks. Bowen has it. Looks. He continues. Wheels. Chips it up and gets Palladino. Palladino drives wide and he continues. Looks. Cuts the middle. Shot. Clears the zone. Rebound. Save made by the Sharks goaltender. North Pittsburgh players getting knocked everywhere there. All right, so we've got that sorted out. Any penalties? Appears not. Okay. 12.3 to go, second period. All right, wait for the official to get the puck on the ice. There we go. Goes to McPhillamy. McPhillamy tries to go to Krepp. He's not able to handle the pass, and offsides. Offsides with 3.8 to go. Second period. And back to center red. Meyer steps in. All right, so not only did the players on the ice get fooled by the puck drop, but so did the scorekeeper. So we're gonna put 3 seconds back on the clock and run it again. All right, here we go. All right, and that'll do it. Join you back here in just a minute for period number 3. All right. Welcome back for third period action here. We've got Meyer, McPhillamy, and Golding with Jackson and Bub is your D pairing. Sorry about that. I was jumping on the camera for a second, kind of lost my bearings. All right, so taken by Jackson. He fakes it and outlets tries to go to Golding. Not able to do so. Ooh, Meyer and another Sharks player collide. Both go down. Seem to be all right. And icing coming. Yep, it is against North Pitt with 12:27 to go. Third period. Meyer steps in. And it goes to the Sharks. Thrown to Jackson, though. He gathers on. Stretches it, comes down, shot. held by the goaltender. All right, so we'll get a line change here. We're going to have Whitney, Maxon, and Donovan with Fritz and Miller. And puck one to the corner by the Sharks. Maxon applies pressure. And Whitney over. They outlet it up the middle and back on the Sharks. Center, and then drive wide again. Center, off the skate of Hutchinson, who clears the first wave with the rebound control there with that left leg. And that goes to Maxon. He's got a step. In he comes. Gets hacked, whacked, and slashed all day. And Donovan gets knocked down. Goes behind to Whitney, who gets plowed from the shoulder in. And now Whitney has it. He looks, shot. That hits the goaltender, goes behind the net. Maxon looks, goes up to the point to Miller, and skips over his stick. And Miller goes to Fritz. Fritz pushes, knocked off of his stick. Followed on by Miller, knocked off of his stick. Now Miller bumps it up to Whitney. And Whitney dumps it down. So good support there from the defenseman. And Maxon takes a hit up high, now gets pushed in behind. Donovan gets pushed in from behind. And Maxon just gets tackled. So the official that stared at it didn't make the call. It was down low, but now he's saying both are going for what?
That's incredible. That's a terrible call.
I think I heard the player who tackled Maxon from behind say, "Squeal, pig, squeal," as he drove him to the ground.
There's no way.
And they're going to take both of them. All right, that's
Josh gets tackled.
the front official. The front official, who has the same view we did, after he rose the arm, literally pointed at the Sharks player and said him, and the other official goes, "No, both." Wow. Okay, so they're going to be coincidentals, and with 10:57 to go, we're going to be 5-on-5. Jurgovitz, Palladino, Sheets with Krepp and Bowen. Jurgovitz steps in, and won by the Sharks. Knocked ahead by Sheets, and thrown up the half wall, or knocked away by Palladino, taken by Jurgovitz. And back they come. They outlet it up. Bowen steps up, holds the puck in, and now held in nicely by Palladino behind him. And now back on the Sharks. Jurgovitz with the back check, knocks it off the stick. Palladino and Sheets come in. They got a 2-on-0. Palladino comes in, shot, save. And Palladino in behind the net. He does battle. Now to Sheets. A lot of stick work here going on by the Sharks. Shot, held, rebound. And bodies come together and say hi. Meyer steps in. We've got Meyer, McPhillamy, and Donovan, I believe, with Bub and Jackson. Puck behind the net. We've got Donovan on Donovan there. And they outlet the puck up. And they're on the half wall. They look. In behind the net, Jackson applies pressure. And they outlet to McPhillamy. McPhillamy has space. He'll take it. Dumps it down. And Donovan over. Centering pass, knocked aside. McPhillamy gets it. He looks, goes to Jackson. Jackson shot, blocked in front and iced by the Sharks. Buff tried to throw it to the official. Rang off his shoulder. All right, so we've got Whitney, Donovan, and Maxon. Over it goes to Donovan. He tries to chip it to Whitney, excuse me, taken away, though, by the rangy defenseman there. And Whitney comes in one-on-one. He drives, centering pass to Maxon, beautiful pass. Maxon shot, save made. I'm not sure if he tried to lift that or sauce that over to the other side. The goaltender made a beautiful save, and here comes Maxon again. He goes to Whitney. Whitney looks, goes back to Maxon. Maxon goes back to Whitney, shot, score! Tick, tack, toe, and an extra one in the back of the net. Beautiful play there by North Pittsburgh to pass the puck around.
Want to score?
I guess. Trying to be polite.
That was pretty.
Poor Alex came down, though. All right, puck taken by Palladino. He gets a bump behind the net. And Jurgovic's down. Pinches, holds the wall. And the Shark player is going to regroup, go behind the net. He throws it high off the glass and held nicely there by Fritz, taken by Sheets. Sheets drives to the middle, now drives back, comes in through 1-2, almost got the shot off last second. The pesky player for the Sharks, there's a big hit. And penalty finally forthcoming for a rough against the Sharks. It's been escalating. The contact's been getting more and more, and they're going to call it that time. Decided it was enough. Sharks are a weird team in the fact that they have some very small players, but they also have some very large players. It's a huge progression. Matter of fact, the kid at center right now looks like you could probably put two of him together and it would equal the one defenseman's height. Oh, the official just got tapped in the shin guard. And Palladino goes to the point to Krepp, and he's not able to hold it in. Now Krepp goes to Bowen. Bowen goes up to Palladino, and then he comes. Drives wide. Centering pass in on net. Goal. No, it's beautiful save by the goaltender. Shot again. Held this time. No, not held. And back come the Sharks. All types of action there. Not able to put it home, though. And the Sharks dump it down. Bowen will go back and gather on. He changes direction once, twice. And now outlets the puck up to Palladino. He drives wide. Continues with the puck. Looks, cuts the middle. Shot, score. Meyer, McPhillamy, Golding with Jackson and Bub as your D pair. Bub back to gather on. He looks, outlets to Golding, and Golding backhand pass nicely to Meyer. Meyer goes over to McPhillamy, and McPhillamy drives wide. He dumps it down. And Golding takes a stick up high. Man, that was absolute dangerous. It wasn't intentional, but the stick got stuck in the boards and went right up under the chin of Golding. Appears to be okay. And now a penalty coming against North Pittsburgh. for interference. All right, so Golding appears to be okay. His head is still attached. It did not pop. So that's good to know. And now we'll have Whitney and Maxon on the penalty kill with Fritz and Miller. Clock is running already. I'm not sure why. And Whitney pushes, drives wide, dumps it down. Actually, a high stick on the play from the Sharks, not going to be called. And they outlet it back to the blue line. They just knock it forward, and back they come. Fritz challenges once, challenges twice. They dump it in. He's going to be the first on the puck. He backhands it over to Miller, and it goes to Maxon. Maxon throws up the middle just past the stick of Whitney. And the Sharks dump it back to center red. Dump it in, and Miller goes first on the puck. He outlets to Maxon, and Maxon's going to push. Over to Whitney. Whitney looks, toe drag in, backhand pass. No, big rebound. Can't push the play there as Maxon, but man, it would have been beautiful if he could have. The puck just laid there. Backdoor to Whitney, just misses. Nice save by the goaltender. Maxon has it. He just dangles. Now he gets interfered with.
Come on, make the call. He hustle, kid.
All right, so that's at least trip number 2 to the box for 23. And the clock is apparently running. 5 goals, I guess, is a running clock in this tournament. So they won't even get the penalty up and it'll be over. But that's all right. Maybe the sooner this game's end, the better it is for North Pitt to get out of here with all their faculties and not having any injuries. This Sharks team looks to want a piece of everyone as they go by them. Jurgovich steps in. Jurgovich, Sheets, and Palladino with Bowen and Krepp. Taken by Sheets. Shot. That sizzles wide. And outletted up. Held in by Bowen. He looks. Shot. Backdoor pass, actually, for Sheets. Just misses the tap, and now it goes back to Bowen. He looks. He takes his space. Goes down low to Palladino. Palladino goes back up high, but misses everyone. I think Palladino thought Bowen was going to continue to the net, and he didn't, and all the way back out. Now dumped around, and Sheets is going to come down low. And, him and Jurgovich weren't quite on the same page. Palladino over from the other side there. And taken by Bowen. He just slows it down. And will start to push. Outlets up to... Tries to outlet to Palladino. Sorry, that puck got knocked down. Now it goes back to Krepp. Krepp goes up to Palladino again, but we seem to have all the Sharks players between our defensemen and our forwards. It's making it hard for the forward or defenseman to get the puck out. The woes of the power play, right? And they try to go back and forth, not able to get it out again. Now taken by Krepp. He throws it over to Palladino. Palladino looks, tries the toe drag. That's knocked away. And up it comes. Bowen knocks it in, stays onside, and Sharks regroup. They just throw it up the side, taking center ice, and back to Bowen. Bowen looks, outlets it over to Palladino. And that's going to be icing. He missed the puck. Not sure. Okay. Icing it is. Running clock, so tick, 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 tick. The North Pitt players flying down. They want to get extra ice time, trying to get that puck down as soon as possible. So we've got Meyer, Golding, and McPhillamy. Shot blocked, taken by Golding. Nope, not able to take it. And Jackson down. He chips the puck to the point, held in nicely, but now Meyer comes with speed. Here comes Pierce. He drives, goes inside out. Shot, save made. Sorry, I kind of forgot to put the shots up. I haven't put them up in a while. North Pitt's had a lot of them. There haven't been many by the Sharks. So it's a basic synopsis here. So the assistant captain just throwing the body around everywhere. Now they come over and try to throw the stick. At this point, let's just get this game over with before one of our kids get hurt. All right, so Whitney, Donovan, Maxon with Miller and Fritz. And Whitney ties up. Maxon tries to get it, not able to do so. And the defenseman just going to jump it in, and Fritz will go back and gather on. Nope, sorry, Miller will. Miller goes up the wall, hits the official. And now taken by Fritz. And he rushes the puck, chips it up to Whitney. And Whitney just goes down in the corner, centering pass, and taken by number 23. He's going to test, tries to cut through the middle, gets the puck knocked off his stick, and Maxon has it. Tried to outlet over to Donovan. That hits a skate, goes back to Miller. Miller goes up to Donovan. Donovan dumps it down, and Maxon's going to be first on the puck. He goes high to Whitney. And actually goes to, oh, nice deflection there by Maxon. In on net, saved by the goaltender. And Donovan with the centering pass. That almost went in. Defenseman stopped that. A nice hold by Fritz. And blocked, though, by the rushing forward. Overcomes Miller. He beats the player there, though. And now Whitney takes it back into his own zone. And with 5 seconds left, North Pitt's just going to eat it. And that'll do it. So we'll join everybody back here at 2 o'clock for the championship game between your North Pittsburgh Wildcats and what I believe is going to be St. James, the first game of the weekend for North Pitt, where they tie 2-2 on a late goal by St. James. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you this afternoon.